I'm finishing my tour of the app space, and I've bumped into the man at the moment, Jim Jaquet. Thanks for joining me.
Hey, Ian.
So you've been working on this for a long time. You are in control of the digital side of developers at SAP.com.
Right.
And that's obviously the tutorials which are in the app space. And the number for Las Vegas is behind us at the moment. Hopefully it'll start ticking up as we're going along. What was the number that we were trying to beat, Jim?
Last year here in Las Vegas, we had 1,723 tutorials.
Okay, so we've gone past that, which is good.
That was about an hour and a half ago, I think we went past there.
I was trying to catch Jim before that, so we could actually see it happen live on camera. But
it would have been great.
Hey, okay.
Meetings,
So, I mean, obviously, we're going to take. Rather than me stating we're going to do it, are we going to take the same sort of setup to Barcelona and to Bangalore as well?
Yep, same exact setup, like same tutorials. We may make a few refinements, here and there based on the lessons learned we've had. So far, the response has been great. And you kind of see, if I can move my big head. Sort of the main topics on the tutorials, and so there's a relative bar chart here. The labels here on the left-hand side are like the primary topic in the tutorials that people are completing. So like we actually know all the details of every single tutorial that was done. But you can kind of see like some of the big hitters like Cloud Platform and ABAP near the top here. And that's where a lot of interest was, and it's changed throughout the conference in the 3 days. So early on, like S4HANA was leading in ABAP, they were at the top, and then so things have been shifting around a bit.
Yeah.
But we've got content here for both SAP products. We have 4 different partners here. We have Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and Apple, and they each have their own like dedicated tracks of tutorials to go through.
And that will also be replicated over the other 2 tech heads as well.
Yeah. So if you're going to be in Barcelona or Bangalore, you'll have the opportunity to do the same stuff, and it's a little fun stuff where you earn prizes as you go through and you complete the tutorials. And like the little things, but it's kind of fun to get win a prize as you learn.
Just want to. So while I've got you here, I was going to let Jim go, but I'm going to ask him another couple of questions. So just before TechEd, we had the new community and the new developer site come on. Do you want to say just a little bit of what the aims of that are? Because I know specifically around tutorials, you're tailoring things as well.
Yeah, we are. There's
an experience, should I say?
Yeah, there are a bunch of changes there. On the developer side, we've had essentially the same look and feel for a couple years now, and it was time for a change. And one of the concepts we talked about as we were doing our new design was providing control to the developers. And a lot of websites you go to, someone's decided like how wide the content should be on the screen, what stuff should be on the screen, things like that. And sort of like most sites are somewhat static. And so we wanted to change that, and that really increased the personalization. So this first release that we've done, it was just last Thursday that when that went out, we're basically using the full width of a browser. So if you have a really big monitor, you can stretch out stuff. We had some discussions with our UI team and say, look, standard UI development for the web is you have a fixed content width, and because it's easier for the human eye to track. And for our developers, we're used to changing the window sizes. If you're tailing a log file, you're looking at the compiler output, you're going to have a long, skinny file or window at the bottom of your screen because you don't want any line wraps because you have like timestamps on the left. And the last thing you want to do is someone to fix the width of your window. You're a developer, you're in control of your machine. So that was kind of the concepts that went in. On this first release, I think the next release we're going to have in the personalization, where like the tutorial content that you do, things like downloads that you have, that's going to get pulled into your logged in homepage. So once you log into the website in the developer area, the page changes completely. And now it'll show you the tutorials you've been working on, the progress you've made, at which missions that you started on that you're now, you're 43% complete on this, but finish that one today if you have time at lunch, kind of thing. So the other side of the personalization is that a lot of our developers, if they're doing cloud development, HANA stuff, you have SDKs and tooling that you download. Well, we're going to allow you to essentially bootstrap your development environment, so you can list, well, these are all the SDKs and other download files that I have. behind the scenes, we're working on a download system that when a new version of SD comes out, you'll get a notification like on your logged in homepage, as well as on the website. There's a standard notification service there. Click on it, be able to download a new version. And so you'll be able to stay up to date with your development environment. On the community side, we did a bunch of changes there. Community last 2 years, there was a rollout 2 years ago. I would say not well received really, but we could do things better. And so this year we kind of shifted the focus back to Q&A as a primary thing. Because most of the developers, we have a job to do. I need to answer this question so I can complete my task. And so our emphasis now is surfacing the Q&A much more.
So that's answers.sap.com.
Answers.sap.com, right? Yeah, and you get to it through the homepage. So the homepage is another new look and feel to it as well. And we wanted to also refresh the user interface. So like then the answers in particular, you can see how many on any question, how many answers there are, and how many votes on those answers. And that's in place now. We're doing something similar for blogs next month. We'll be changing that. We're also working on a project with the archive to kind of bring that into the fold as well.
So really, basically, you've been extremely busy, Jim.
Yeah, pretty busy. And then I also like our events page, which is as a map, shows all the events on a map, and then like a really fast table listing them all. And so we make use of a library called Data Tables now. And like we use it in the developer area as well as community, and it's just like a blistering fast responsiveness. If you type in a search string, just a couple letters, and whatever is in that table just shrink down instantly to the thing you want. So it's a really cool experience. I haven't seen anything that has like that much response time, on an SAP website. So I think people, as they get into the new experiences there, they'll see all these little sort of hidden Easter eggs around there, and they'll learn how to use it, and they'll start.
Sounds good. So so both of those went in just before TechEd,
right.
This in Vegas, and then we're going to see that rolling out over the next months or so.
Yeah, we're planning every month there'll be a new release and something new coming in, both in community as well as in developer.
Excellent. I knew it was going to be great just to grab Jim Jaquet. Jim, thanks for joining me, and we are at 1850, so well over the numbers. And what sort of numbers did we hit last year in total, Jim, just in closing?
Oh wow, I think it was, I think we were near or possibly over like 10,000 total across the 3 locations.
Okay, so Barcelona and Bangalore, you've got some catching up to do. I'm sure you will.
I think they'll do all right.
Excellent. Thanks, Jim.
All right. Thanks, Ian. See you, buddy.